Have you ever looked at a massive enterprise and just wondered how they keep from collapsing under the sheer chaos of disconnected data? I mean, think about it. You've got thousands of sales, mountains of inventory, and literally millions of dollars moving around the globe every single day. If procurement doesn't talk to sales, and sales doesn't talk to accounting, you don't really have a business, do you? You've got a disaster waiting to happen. So in today's Explainer, we're going to dive into the ultimate unifier for enterprise operations, SAP FICO. We're going to see exactly how it acts as the central nervous system of a company, seamlessly connecting the dots so that every single physical action triggers a perfect, immediate financial reaction.
Okay, let's dive right into this and lay out our roadmap. First, we'll establish the financial backbone. Second, the connection. Third, the SD connection. And finally, number 4, the complete enterprise picture. Starting with part 1, the financial backbone. Let's get a quick overview of SAP FICO.
Think of a company like a living, breathing organism. The various departments, manufacturing, sales, HR, these are basically the hands interacting with the outside world, right? They're grabbing materials or shaking hands with customers. But SAP FICO is the brain and the spinal cord. It provides the absolute, complete financial backbone for an enterprise. This is the foundational concept we really need to grasp today. No matter what happens out there on the warehouse floor or in the retail store, this central hub is where all operational data eventually flows. Why? Because we have to track the money. Every single physical action in a business translates to a financial reality, and FICO is the engine built to record, manage, and report on that exact reality in real time.
Now, what's really interesting here is that FICO is actually 2 distinct but incredibly deeply connected modules. On the one side, we have SAP FI, which stands for Financial Accounting. FI is all about external reporting. It handles your general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, and bank accounting. Essentially, this is the face you show to the outside world, to your auditors, your investors, tax authorities, the whole shebang. On the flip side, we have SAP CO, which stands for Controlling. CO is entirely focused on internal cost management. It's dealing with cost centers, profit centers, product costing, all of that. So FI tells you if the business is profitable overall, while CO tells you exactly why and where you are profitable internally. Together, they create total financial visibility. But the absolutely crucial thing to remember is that FICO doesn't generate all this operational data on its own. It collects it from the rest of the business.
Which brings us to part 2, the connection. Let's look at FICO alongside materials management.
Let's follow the money out by looking at our first major spoke. This is the classic procure-to-pay lifecycle, and it brilliantly illustrates how seamlessly operational data flows right into FICO. Step 1, purchase orders. The moment purchasing creates a PO, the vendor data instantly flows into FI to prepare for account assignments. Step 2 is the goods receipt. When that delivery truck arrives and the materials actually hit your loading dock, automatic postings instantly update your inventory and your goods receipt/invoice receipt accounts. That's essentially a temporary clearing account tracking goods you have but haven't actually paid for yet. Step 3 is invoice verification, where the vendor liabilities are officially recorded in FI. And finally, Step 4, payments, where vendor settlements are executed, perfectly updating your procurement records. The beautiful thing is, FICO is feeling every single step of this process without anyone in accounting having to manually type in a single transaction.
And the business benefits here? They are absolutely massive. First off, you get incredibly accurate inventory valuation, because the precise moment a good is received, FICO knows its value. But honestly, perhaps more importantly, this integration heavily reduces manual errors. These automatic postings graciously save your accounting team from that weekend data entry purgatory of trying to match a wrinkled paper invoice to a receiving doc slip. The system just does the heavy lifting for you, ensuring the financial reality perfectly matches the physical reality of the warehouse.
Let's shift gears to part 3, the SD connection, integrating FICO with sales and distribution.
Okay, we've seen how the money goes out. Now let's follow it back in. Just like procurement, selling to customers happens at lightning speed, so FICO has to keep up in real time. This is the order-to-cash cycle. Step 1 is the sales order. Right out of the gate, revenue account determination links the sales and distribution module directly with FI. Then comes Step 2, delivery and billing. As soon as you ship the product and bill the client, customer receivables are automatically posted straight to the general ledger. There's no waiting around for month-end close. Finally, Step 3, cash collection. When the customer's payment clears, FI updates the customer accounts instantly. Boom! The cycle is closed, the cash is recognized, and the nervous system has successfully processed that incoming signal.
Now, if you're a business leader tuning in, you might be wondering, why do I actually care about the technical plumbing between SD and FI? Well, here is your obvious, game-changing win: a perfectly streamlined order-to-cash cycle and immensely faster revenue recognition. When your sales system is completely hardwired into your financial backbone, there is literally zero lag time between making a sale and recognizing the financial impact of that sale. This is what allows leaders to make agile, informed decisions based on the exact cash position of the company at any given second.
Let's move to part 4 and see how this all builds out. The complete enterprise picture, total integration.
We've zoomed in really closely on materials management and sales, but obviously an enterprise is made up of a whole lot more. Viewing the entire enterprise landscape at a glance, we can see our deep dives into MM and SD sitting right alongside other vital operations. MM impacts procurement and inventory by hitting those GR/IR and vendor accounts, which gives us that accurate inventory valuation. And SD impacts sales by hitting customer receivables and revenue, granting that super fast revenue recognition we just talked about. But look at how this connects to the rest of the business. Production planning, or PP, impacts material consumption and cost centers, and HR impacts payroll, salary expenses, and GL accounts. Every single one of these operational pillars feeds directly into the exact same FICO backbone. It's all connected.
Just to briefly touch on those final 2 spokes to round out the picture. With the production planning integration, costs are captured automatically in CO for analysis, which gives you totally transparent cost control. So whenever a raw material is consumed to make a finished good, FI postings ensure the expense tracking is pinpoint accurate. And on the human side of things with HR, payroll postings flow directly into the FI general ledger. This ensures absolute compliance with statutory reporting and gives you really precise employee cost tracking. Whether it's raw materials turning into finished goods on the assembly line or employee time turning into salary expenses, it all flows perfectly, seamlessly right back into the FICO hub.
Which leaves us with this final and honestly pretty vital question to ponder today. If your inventory and your sales aren't updating your ledger instantly, are you really doing business in real time? In today's incredibly fast-paced world, siloed data is a massive competitive disadvantage. The SAP FICO nervous system proves that true enterprise efficiency isn't just about working harder on the warehouse floor, it's about ensuring every single part of your business is instantly connected to your financial core. Thanks for joining me on this explainer today. Keep exploring, keep questioning how your systems talk to each other, and I'll catch you next time.